was right.
I'm lost, Dion. Can we go over it all one more time?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, first up, you got the high flyers. Now, your best teammate there is a point guard, and Coach Troy is a little more modern in his approach to his players.
Right.
Then you got Union Elite. Your best teammate there is a big man, and Coach Weber's a little more old school, but he gets results.
True.
He sent like 15 dudes to the NBA. Now, they're both excellent coaches, and they both care about their players. You just got to figure out which kind of team you want to play for and which type of coaching you respond to.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, that all sounds pretty clear.
All right. Now, picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready to join Union Elite, sir.
Wise decision, young man. Which is how I know you made it without any Dion's input.
See? He's not just tough on his players, he's tough on everybody. But he can handle it. It molds you into something special.
I'm really looking forward to the structure you'll provide.
Whoa. Now, the magic's in the work, MP. Now, you give me everything you got, we'll make something special together.
All right, but before all that, I got to help this young man move his life from Vermont to L.A. in about 72 hours. So, you mind if we take off?
Hey, I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Looking forward to joining the team, sir.
Yes. Right.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice?
Actually, I'm thinking about tacos. Man, I'm starving. This is my first time in L.A.
You're going to be great here.
I know I got like a million things to do and only like 3 days to do them, but honestly, it feels like there's a weight lifted from my shoulders. All I ever wanted was a shot to prove myself, and thanks to you, I'm getting that. I mean, for real, it feels like a Hollywood movie.
You got a unique chance to do something special here, MP. Don't waste a second of it.
Oh, I won't. I'm a hard worker. You won't have an issue with that, I promise.
That's what I like to hear. Now, as far as getting an apartment and all that, don't even worry about it. I'll take care of you.
Really?
You just gotta call your folks and let them know your life's about to change. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds fire. But hey, do you mind if I get some shots up before I go?
Come on now. My gym is your gym. Welcome to the fam.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion.
Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally.
How so?
Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players on the 2KU250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys on the 2KU250. Now, someone in your position has to ball out every night, but you really got to ball out these nights. That's how you move the needle.
Believe me, I know. I've seen all of your videos.
All right. Other thing to keep your eye on is the EYBL showcase. Now, I know you're a little disappointed you didn't catch on with the EYBL team.
I was, but it's like you said. I'm here now, so I'm going to make the most of that.
Hey, you learning already. The good news is, if you make your all-star team, you get to play in the showcase game against the EYBL Select, which is basically their all-star team.
Dad, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's fire, Dion.
That's exposure. Scouts from all over show up to that showcase.
And when MP does what MP does,
That's money in the bank.
that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you walking us through all this, Dion, man. You know something? It reminds me of the culinary industry, but instead of scouts and the 2KU250, we have critics and Michelin stars.
You have to forgive my dad. He's a chef, so he loves
Hold
talking
on.
everything
You a
restaurant.
chef?
Yeah.
I went to culinary school.
No way.
Yeah.
No way, man. I mean, I own a diner. I used to do fine dining back in New York, but we moved to Vermont to start a family.
Man,
Yeah.
I thought I might want to switch up careers after my pro hooping days was over. But basketball's in my blood. Can't leave the game alone. Right?
Yeah.
Plus, restaurant work, man, that's hard. Yo, MP, I hope you got respect for what this man's doing. Most folks ain't cut out to do it.
I got respect for everything he does.
All right. Well, if you got the same work ethic as your old man, you're going to be just fine.
Thanks, Dion.
Hey,
Appreciate that.
I got him.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Yes.
Dion.
Oh, whoa. This reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Dad,
Yeah.
were you scared? I mean, when you know, took that big swing towards your dreams?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Little bit. But I knew I regretted for the rest of my life if I didn't at least try. Hey. You nervous? Look, hey, I know it's a big deal. But you always rise to the occasion.
Do I?
Yeah.
Because you're sacrificing your entire career to make all this happen. And all I've done up until now is complain about growing up in Vermont. So after all that, I just feel like I owe it to you and Ma to make this happen.
Whoa. You don't owe me anything, all right? I'm your father. And I didn't sacrifice my career. My priorities just changed. Look, MP, I don't have any regrets, okay? And I know this is gonna sound corny, but I believe everything happens for a reason. I mean, who knows what would have happened if we stayed in New York, right? Right? But you're here. And you have a chance to make your dreams happen. And you owe it to yourself to make it happen. Right?
That's exactly what I needed to hear, Pops.
You got it. You got it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm here with my bro, Big Dog Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team, bro.
I appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell all my followers, what's it like running with Union Elite?
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you. And in your words, describe what it's like running our offense, because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so, we play inside out, but I draw double teams, so everybody eat.
All right, it's giving Wimby vibes, but, yo, what's up with this dude, Jaden Moore? Like, I hear he's supposed to be him, ranked 184 on the 250, but...
He legit. He like to get to the hoop and finish. More of a slasher than a shooter, but got a mix of street ball in his game. From Chicago, so you know how they get down.
All right, all my followers, listen up. I want you to know we get buckets in Vermont, too.
Say that, dude.
Do they have clocks in Vermont? Time for warm-ups. Wrap it up. Let's head to the court. Gentlemen, how's everyone feel?
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, high-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago. I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. You got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams, a lot of turnover for Team Ballers, and Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into the team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And on the floor for the Union Elite, we have Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions. Then it's Drake Bird and MP at the 3 and 4, with Brandon Harris down low at center. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Rodriguez, that's good.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
Kicks it to Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Moore with the bucket.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Now Diaz. Pass now to Harris. MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Outside Bertie. Back to Etherington. Bertie. Now here's Moore. Pasco. He's covered by Harris. Pasco can't get it to fall.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's Diaz. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP. From outside, it's off the mark. Inside. Stolen by Bird. Union Elite leading this one. Down low. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Showing the touch on the interior.
Etherington with it. Pass to Pasco. Now Moore. And here's Berti. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 3. Count that one. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
On defense, Team Ballers trailing by 5.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
Here's Moore. Pass to Pasco. Here's Dykstra. Moore. Bird defending. Here's Mahil. Outside, Moore. 4 on the clock. Over Bird. MP grabs the miss. On the wing, it's MP. Here's Robert. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Mahil. Now here's Berti. They get it again. Here's Mahil. Second chance shot. The offensive rebound. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick. And honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Dykstra. MP grabs the miss. The basket's good off the assist from Robert.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now Moore. Pasco, covered by Robert. Count it.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Pagan with it. Pass now to Harris. No good on the triple. Team Ballers trailing. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
And MP gets it to go. And here's Berti. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Pass to Pasco. Outside, Moore. The pick from Pasco. And here's Berti. Not really his range, and that's way off target. Right side, Pagan. Outside, MP. Lets it go from G. Drops it on through, and he's now 9 for 13.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Here's Dykstra. Looking to end the run. And Pasco lays it in. And so Union Elite has it here. From deep, it's MP. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Berti. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Wasn't quite set on that pick, and the refs were right on it.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Outside Diaz. MP. To the middle. Here's Harris. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
Pass to Moore. Berti. Now Rodriguez. Now covered by MP. Tries it from 16. And it's Team Ballers with another one.
Great control, nice focus. Rodriguez, 2 from mid-range.
Outside Diaz. Now here's Harris. From deep, it's MP. Pasco pulls it in. Etherington, left side. MP grabs the miss. To the paint. Now Harris. Pass to Diaz. Three-pointer. MP with the look. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. It's Union Elite up by 16. And we'll return right after this break. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He came out of the first half well ahead of his typical numbers. It could be a huge night for him.
I'm sure Coach wishes he could play like this all the time.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Here's Harris. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You can see how advanced Harris's footwork is. Great understanding of how to get in position to draw fouls.
The first one falls. And so he hits them both.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
Now Etherington. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mitchell going in. Pass to Diaz. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, when he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
Rodriguez outside. Back to Moore. Here's Etherington. Diaz covering. 6 to shoot. Berti from long range. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. To the inside. Here's MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Now Pasco. Pass to Moore. Here's Etherington. Rodriguez. No good again that time. Union Elite with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. On the wing, it's MP. Here's the three. No good that time. Etherington outside. Pass to Bertie. Back to Etherington. And here's Moore. Pasco. He's covered by Harris. And Diaz. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, not only did Diaz draw the whistle, but he had the awareness to make sure he made the basket count too.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Team ballers call timeout. Bertie, Bird defending. Pass to Pasco. Etherington, outside Bertie. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a three. And again, no good by Team Ballers.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run. He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Bird on the wing. MP. And they double up MP. Back to Bird. Outside MP. Bird on the wing. Oh my! Came this close to a 4-point play. Instead, he'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Let's talk about the determination of Bird. Ignoring the foul and just straight up going for it.
And time called here. Union Elite. Both teams deciding to change it up. That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second one. And he nails the third. Here's Etherington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the wing, Bertie. Bird defending. Shot to stop the drought. And that one, good.
I love that Bertie understands that if the mid-range shot is there, you got a clean look at the basket, you have to take it.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Oh, it's all coming together for Rodriguez offensively. Finding chances to attack again and again.
Down low. MP throws it down.
And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
And here Team Ballers have it. Kicks it to Summers. Now Berti puts up a three. Diaz grabs the miss. MP with the look. Some solid defense that time from Rodriguez. Etherington outside. Berti from long range. MP grabs the miss. It's Bird penetrating. Goes up on the baseline. Robert. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Oh, big man play from Robert. Using both size.
Both teams changing it up here.
Hey, go over that.
Berti from long range. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Pass to Bullock. And it's stolen by Berti. From outside the arc. The second chance effort. Rodriguez, that's good.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Now MP puts up a three. Here's Robert. Bullock. Inside. Back to Kolish. MP defended by Berti. So it's Team Ballers now. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Here's Rodriguez. Over MP. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Shot to end the cold run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside, Moore. Berti. Rodriguez, the screen. To the paint. Great D that time from MP. Here's Kolish, guarded by Etherington. MP. And MP throws it down.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Berti. Pass to Moore. The three is up. Gets it to go from long range.
Game plans, they usually try and limit the slashing ability of Jaden Moore. So anytime he hits from downtown, there's a 50% chance an opposing coach is facepalming.
Now here's Robert. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Up top, Moore. Pass to Etherington. The three. Another three for Team Ballers.
A nice-looking three ball by the guard, Etherington. You can't afford to give this guy room to shoot.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Here's Bullock. And here's MP. Rodriguez covers. MP with the bucket.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Pass to Mahil. To the middle. Here's Moore. The shot that time, not on target. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that about does it, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Ooh, Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My guy, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
All right, I got a spot. You like it?
Hey, you got any girls pulling up?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls.
Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys.
All right, I'm pulling up.
All right.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, you hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it
You're not playing today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for three.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from Sac?
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from Sac. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And on the floor for the Union Elite, we have Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions. Then it's Drake Bird and MP at the 3 and 4, with Brandon Harris down low at center. Hits the trifecta. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Mitchell, left side. Inside. Lund with the steal. Takes the three. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Outside Diaz. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball, it really can extend a defense.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Diaz. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP. Off target from outside. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. It's Carrington on the wing. Back to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Union Elite trail. Past MP. Sac grabs the miss. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, we'd say.
And Lund slams it in.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
On the wing, it's MP. Another miss by MP. Pagan with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. Martinez outside. Shoots over Mitchell. Kicks it to Pagan. Martinez, guarded by Mitchell.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Right side, Bird. Lund with the steal, And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Outside Diaz. On the wing, it's MP. From outside the arc. Offensive.
He drops the hammer.
Oh, man.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Here's Carrington. He's got 5. Nails it from beyond the arc.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
MP high post. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pass to Lund. And a great assist by Carrington as that one. And so off the tip, it'll be Union Elite ball.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And on the floor for the Union Elite, we have Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions. Then it's Drake Bird and MP at the 3 and 4, with Brandon Harris down low at center. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Returns it to Carrington. Down low. Lund. MP with the block. For 3. Another miss by MP. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Carrington. Lund, that's good.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Outside, MP. Finds Bird. Now here's Diaz. To the paint. Carrington with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Now Lund. Stolen by Bird. MP. Guarded by Lund. Return to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And here's MP on the outside.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy, it's been lacking. Try something different, if you ask me.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Here's the 3. Sacked with another miss.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Now Pagan. Lund. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Now Carrington. Left side lunge. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
The big man lunged, finding his stroke from mid-range.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. On the wing, Carrington. Back to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Union Elite trail. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP, the 3-ball. He can't get that one. Carrington with it, now guarded by MP. Up top to Gone. Back to Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Martinez outside. To the middle. One. And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the foul on Bird. That is his first foul of the game. Now Pagan. Pass to Martinez with just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. One up, one down as he hits his first shot of this game. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And on the floor for the Union Elite, we have Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions. Then it's Drake Bird and MP at the 3 and 4, with Brandon Harris down low at center. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And MP gets it to go.
I like the decision-making there for Bird. Well done.
Martinez outside. Pagan returns it to Martinez. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. MP. Lund with the steal. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Lund. The second chance points on the tip-in. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WC...
It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And on the floor for the Union Elite, we have Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions. Then it's Drake Bird and MP at the 3 and 4, with Brandon Harris down low at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now here's Bird. MP. Offline with the 3. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Passes to MP. Puts up a 3. Union Elite. And so off the tip, it'll be Union Elite ball.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And on the floor for the Union Elite, we have Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions. Then it's Drake Bird and MP at the 3 and 4, with Brandon Harris down low at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
It's MP missing. Martinez outside. Lund. Over Bird, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Carrington outside. Pass to Martinez. Shoots over Mitchell. Martinez can't get it to go.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Hey, yo, right here.
Mitchell on the wing. Now covered by Martinez. MP outside.
Come around.
6 to shoot. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Playing through the whistle. Jake Bird and one.
And that one misses. The attack from Sac Trail. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington, one with the pick. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Outside Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. Great D that time from Drexel Carrington. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's MP. He's got 11. Martinez outside. Here's Pagan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. That's on Lune Diaz.
Well, Pagan wasn't stopping for anything there. Even physicality wasn't scaring him off.
Union Elite make a switch. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington for 3. And it's Bird with the board. Union Elite leading this one. MP inside. He's covered by Carrington. And it's MP missing. Outside Carrington. It's Carrington on the wing. Lund, covered by Robert. On the wing, Carrington. Lund, and Lund slams it in.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. MP. MP throws it down.
And the lead changes again. This has been one heck of a game.
They're dug in. Neither side willing to give an inch. It could go down to the wire.
Carrington with it. He's got 5. To the middle. 1. And he banks in the layup. Union Elite trail. Here's Pagan. MP. Guarded by Carrington. The kick out to Bird. Pagan. Inside. Harris outside. From deep. Sack with the rebound. Now Carrington. Pass to Lund. Kicks it out to Carrington. And a miss there on the triple. And so Union Elite has it here. They trail by 1. Outside Pagan. Carrington outside. Offensive rebound for Sack. Lund misses. Now MP. Guarded by Carrington. Here's Pagan. And Lund with the rejection. Both teams deciding to change it up. The attack from Sack on D. Out to the wing. Back to Kolish. 5 on the clock. There's Walker. Fires the 3. And Robinson pulls it down. Martinez outside. Back to Pagan. Martinez outside. 1 with the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Martinez gets the bucket.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And Union Elite with possession. It's a 3-point game. Past MP. Mitchell. Robert guarded by Lund. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's Mitchell. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
Now Harris. Stolen by Carrington. Here's the break. Martinez outside. And here's Carrington. He's got 5. Jacks up a 3. That's a good shot, and he's now 3 for 7.